Good morning. This is Norman Constantine coming to you from my home. And what I'd like to talk to you today about is my philosophy of education. To put it in a nutshell, my idea of education is hands-on. It's human beings learning to do something that will enhance their life and increase their ability to cope with what comes to them. I'm really very interested in how digital technology helps us to achieve that end. First of all, I am a constructivist. I make no bones about that. Knowledge is created by the social interaction of people, whether it be in a classroom, on a soccer field, or wherever. Uh, People who know how to do something show other people how to do things, and then things begin to happen. And it really doesn't matter if that's playing soccer, doing mathematics, writing history, creating stories in a novel. It all needs to be hands-on. People have to do things rather than just read about things. Um, when a person realizes that their education is really their own responsibility and that there are people there to help and guide them, then real things begin to happen. My philosophy of education begins with the idea of, what does a student want to know? That's what we have to be concerned with. And then as a teacher, we have to be willing to use our imagination and creativity in order to connect that student to exactly the curriculum that we have been charged with presenting to them. Yes, we have to create interest, but it is much easier to create interest if we know what the student is interested in. And the best way to find that out is, quite frankly, to ask them. Technology allows us to do all of these things in a very special way. Learning is play, because play is practice for life. Johann Huizinga in Man the Player stated this quite clearly. Piaget, John Dewey and his whole idea of hands-on learning. I've read deeply in the ideas of James Paul G. and the ideas of Jane McGonigal about how games and simulations and practicing can help us to realize where we want to be. That, quite frankly, is where I come from in the area of education. I believe students should be rewarded for what they can do rather than penalized for what they cannot. I believe that inside of a classroom, particularly a classroom enhanced by digital technology, that we all become learners and teachers all at the same time. We all know things. I learn from students every day. Students learn from me every day. We learn together, and at the end of the day, we're all very different. When the day ends, I want my shoulders to be sore from all the students who stand on them and leap beyond me. That's why I teach.